An even playing field is an important part of any shooter with any ambitions of making a competitive scene for itself. Apex Legends is no exception. However, there are currently a few challenges to overcome before Apex Legends can become a proper competitive shooter. As I see it, character sizes, or hitboxes if you will, is a major one. Currently we have 8 classes, of which 5 have fairly similar hitbox sizes. However, the last 3 characters, being Caustic, Pathfinder and Gibraltar, all have significantly larger hitboxes, in part due to the larger model size. Now this poses a question: why would you play a character like Gibraltar? Gibraltar is the largest model in the game and has a hitbox with a size to match. In comparison, Wraith is the smallest, and Gibraltar is 240% of her size. That's 2.4 times her size. So he's a lot easier to hit than Wraith. Now, this is countered by his passive, his shield. When he aims down sights, Gibraltar has a shield that blocks 50 points of damage. But in my opinion, it doesn't quite make up for his bigger size. It blocks 50 points of damage, and it doesn't block his entire body. It just blocks sort of, I'd say maybe a third to a half of his body. And the thing is, when an enemy is spraying you, a lot of the bullets are just going to pass the shield. And anyway, it's just 50 points of damage. Now, mind you, with a level 3 shield, that's 25%. But it's not that significant. His other abilities are pretty decent, I think, but honestly, I would always pick one of the smaller classes above him. So Wraith is the smallest one, Lifeline the second smallest, Bloodhound, Bangalore, Mirage, then Pathfinder, Caustic, and Gibraltar. The issue with Pathfinder is that, as you can see from this video here, his hitbox just does not match his slender model. I think if this was adjusted, and it probably will be, I think, then he would probably be very competitive. Because he is very slender, and if you were actually able to miss him by shooting between his legs and under his arms, which you currently can't, when you shoot between his legs, as you can see, and under his arms, you will still hit him. If this was adjusted to match the model, I think he would be pretty competitive. He's also very mobile. His grappling hook, I love it. I would love to play him primarily, but I don't at the moment, to be honest, because he's just too easy to hit. So, yeah, the question is, would you play Caustic, Gibraltar, or even Pathfinder at the moment with their ability lineup? I don't think their abilities are strong enough to justify the significant increase in model size and hitbox size. I don't think so. What do you guys think? Is there another way that we could counter this to make it more even, more fair? Another way other than buffing their abilities? Maybe they could have a higher health pool or armor pool. Maybe, I'm not sure. We've seen that in other games such as Overwatch, but you know, it's just a different game. I like the fact that in Apex Legends you can actually, if you're skilled enough, you can actually do pretty well on your own. You would always be at a disadvantage if you're outnumbered, but I mean, you got some good aims and decent gear, and you can do pretty well. So I'm not for it being more separate, for there being more difference between the classes, because there is classes, you know. I don't think a lot of people pay them too much attention, but you know, you do have damage dealers such as Wraith, Bangalore, and Mirage. At least they're classified like that. And you have more tanky types like Gibraltar and Caustic. You can see it, all these different classifications in the Legends menu, where you can see these marks in the upper right corners. Lifeline, Pathfinder is supposed to be support classes. Bloodhound is sort of in his own class, being, I guess, scout class. I don't know what name they've actually given it. But there's an issue here. We want it to be a level playing field. Why do we want that? Well, it's more fun when you encounter someone with equal gear, that you're actually, you know, you have a similar chance, so that it actually sort of displays your skill. Who comes out on top is depending on who has the better aim, right? Or the better moves. So that's an important part, but I think also more importantly maybe is that if you want this game to be a competitive shooter with prize pools, tournaments, and everything, you want it to be an even playing field. Let me know what you guys think. I'm not sure what would be the best solution to this. I guess you could make them smaller, the models and the hitboxes. But that would take away from the character, right? I like them. I think they're cool. But we have to somehow even things out a little bit. Let me know what you guys think and subscribe if you like this. There's going to be a lot more Apex Legends content coming up as I'm reviving this channel. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.